Hi folks, I'm the Dude and I roll rocks. We've got a mixed batch coming out of the UV10. Let's get them cleaned up.
Hey YouTube, it's Woofy.
Our rocks are done. They're dry and we're going to take a little look at them.
We have more of this dragon's blood stone.
Of death.
And then we have mossy or tree agate over here, and green aventurine crocodile jasper.
Yeah, also called kambaba jasper.
Kambaba jasper. Blue quartz, which I've never seen before, and it's really nice.
Yeah, some of it's very nice, solid blue.
Yeah.
Some of it's nice and stripy.
Yeah, it's shimmery too. And then some amethyst. Honestly, this is probably some of the nicest, like, tumbled amethyst I've seen. Usually they're pretty pretty. Rose quartz. More botswana agates.
This is the tail end of our botswanas. We might have one or two pieces coming through later.
Okay. This is another agate. Which one was that?
Yeah, certainly some mixed agates over here. These are some darker ones. They do have a little bit of translucency, which is hard to see in this light.
Yeah, and then this is a mix of stuff.
Mixed jaspers and
mixed, yeah,
agates. Yeah, this will probably be one of our last mixed batches for a while. We want to go into some more pure batches, just run one thing at a time. You run into some problems with some mixed batches. One of the problems we had here is we had one odd rock that wasn't going to shine up at all.
Yeah, it had that weird spot.
And one of our amethysts broke in half.
Yep.
I was afraid this little chip was going to scratch up the batch, but it didn't look like we got a whole lot of scratches. So we went ahead and went with it.
That broke in the last stage, the polishing, so.
It did.
Didn't even know it was going to.
And they're not perfect. Some of them have their own problems. The aventurine has some spalls, as some of the quartz will. We talked about the rose quartz in our last video. Was very fractured. So there's a lot of fractures running through that. But for what it's worth, we got a good polish on it.
And we were having issues with this crocodile jasper.
Yeah, the crocodile jasper, some of them are very, well, I guess tan or gray looking, and that material would undercut. The ones that are more dark and black tended to shine up a lot better.
This one had undercutting. You can see the lines of where it is. It kind of looks like it's a shell of a turtle is what I was calling them. Thought I would show you that.
Some of the dark ones shined up very well. And then some of them have some really tight little patterns in there. That's nice. I like it.
That one kind of trips me out. I don't like that. Well, that's what happens.
We had a few geodes we collected years ago, and these are probably solid nodules. But we went ahead and threw them in and wore off the crust. And that's what we got. So we had a Montana moss agate, is what I believe that is. I must have gotten that in a mixed batch from a rock show. And then we have one here that has some nice druzy pockets.
I like that one that has the druzy pockets in it. I think that's a mossy agate, by the way, but it just looks so brown on the other side. This one I just wanted to show off. So you can see that it has a spot of, I guess, a blemish on one side. But when you flip it over, you can still kind of see it through it because it's so translucent on the other side, and I thought that was kind of cool.
And this one has a very nice pocket, druzy pocket, with some concentric banding around it, some fortification banding.
This is a quartz. It was a half quart piece, or like a orange slice piece. And you can see the crystallization on the top of it. I just thought that was kind of cool. It's kind of cool when you, not a quartz, sorry, a geode, when you tumble geodes. Then I also have this one that's a funny shape, and it kind of just looks like it's a person holding a knife. So it looks like a hand holding it like a machete.
Here's some of our amethyst. Some of that turned out very, very nice.
It looks more purple on camera than it does in real life, which is kind of sad because maybe it's just the lighting in here, to be fair.
It's got some fine color. It's not gem quality amethyst, but it's pretty good. So we'll be doing some more pure batches in the future. Some of this we only bought a pound of, like somebody wanted some aventurine, so we bought a pound, some blue quartz, some amethyst. So we kind of threw them in together. We're going to try and get...
And by somebody, he means me.
So we're going to try and get 5 and 10 pound batches and try to run a few more pure batches than we've been doing. We've been at this for about 6 months. Our techniques are improving. We're going to change our methods a little bit.
You think we've improved enough? We're good enough to do pure batches. He's willing to risk it.
There will always be some mixed batches because you'll have some tailing pieces. We'll have some self-collected stuff that we won't have enough to do a pure batch.
Yep.
But there will be a lot more pure batches coming in the future. We got some...
I was going to say, and as the weather gets warmer, we're going to do more rock hounding.
That's true.
So you might see a little bit of that too, I'm not sure.
We've got some Bahia agates coming through right now. We have our Lahoughton agates for the contest. And we have some labradorite in the tumbler right now.
Yeah, that was real nice. I would say look out for that one.
We got some more Botswana agates, a little bigger pieces, waiting in the wings. Some crazy lace agate. Some tiger's eye. It'll probably be a while before we tackle the tiger's eye. It's in some bigger pieces. I'm going to have to cut it up. Alright, so remember, be happy, be kind, and make your home a safe place. We'll see you next time.